So we're going to be talking about a 1 rep max. But what is a 1 rep max? Or 1 repetition maximum? Well, it is the maximum amount of weight one can lift in one exercise. And let me give you an example. This is a 5-pound dumbbell, and I can obviously curl this like probably 30 times or 20 reps with this. Now, on the other hand, this is a 30-pound dumbbell, and this I can only curl none, so that is obviously not my max. And this one is 20 pounds, and for this one, I'm able to do about 3 with that. So that's not my max. So my max will be 25, but I don't have a 25 dumbbell. So your 1 rep max is going to be the maximum amount of weight you can lift in 1 rep. And I want to see good form. So no deadlifting with a jelly back. No half-ass squats. None of this. This. None of this. None of that. That doesn't count as good form. Your back is arching, your elbows leaving your side, and you think you made it. But you didn't, you failed. So, do not break form. If you can't get it up there without breaking form, like barely get it up there without breaking form, then you gotta lower the weight and try again. I am not here to injure you. I am here to help you build muscle, help you increase your strength, flexibility. I'm not here to injure you. Watch your form. So, why do I need to know my 1 rep max? Well, for one, different phases in your training require different intensities, such as stabilization will be 50 to 70%, hypertrophy will be 75 to 85%, maximal strength will be 85 to 100%, and power will be 30 to 45% of your 1 rep max. The second thing is, if you do not challenge your body, you will not change. Your body adapts to what you've been doing. I mean, if you've been curling 5 pounds forever, you're not doing anything anymore because your body adapted to the weight. So if your goals are to build muscle, you're going to have to up the weight because this ain't going to do it. 5 pounds isn't going to cut it after a while. So you're going to have to up the weight and challenge your body. And in the power phase, you're not going to be lifting heavy weight. Like I said, it's going to be 30 to 45%, so it's lighter than the stabilization phase for good reason, because you're going to be doing fast motion. You're going to be doing your reps as fast as possible. And if you try doing that with the heavy weight, you will injure yourself. So knowing your 1 rep max will be very handy for you. But how do you calculate the percentage of the weight you're supposed to use? Well, I just use my calculator. So my hip raise is 300 pounds. I'm a little proud about that one. And what I do is, I'm not sure if you can see this, but I'll go times 0 point, and I'm going to be doing a hypertrophy phase, so it's going to be 85% of that. So I'm going to have to lift 255 pounds. And you can do it like that too, unless you have some sort of app where it automatically calculates it for you. That helps too. If this is your first time lifting, I want you to actually practice the form for whatever exercise you're going to be doing. That way you make sure you get it right. Because you're going to be lifting very heavy weight, because it's going to be 100% of intensity. It's going to be your 1 rep max. So you want to make sure your form's right, because you're going to be lifting the heavy weight, and you could injure yourself if you don't get it right. So make sure you practice your form on lighter weight before you try and find your 1 rep max. And also make sure you have a spotter, I recommend, because sometimes, like the barbell, You don't want it to slip out of your hands. You want somebody to be there to catch it for you, to grab it, pull it off of you. For shoulder presses, any free weights, I would recommend actually having a spotter. So that's all I have today, and I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, like and subscribe, and share it to somebody else you think would find it helpful. Bye!